Okay, since I did an episode yesterday, I probably should have mentioned that I was going to do at least 5 videos of these, and this would be video 2, as I'm going to be making 5 double trailer reactions in total just to catch up with whatever trailers I've missed out on checking out. Well, the 6th video would be that Netflix video I had mentioned last episode, but with that out of the way, hello everyone, welcome back to another double trailer reaction. So yesterday I did my double trailer reaction for Marvel's television Wonder Man and Euphoria Season 3. I'm definitely intrigued to see Wonder Man debut in the MCU. As for Euphoria, I'm hesitant checking it out, because I feel like that shit's gonna mess me up mentally. But for today's episode, we're checking out 2 trailers for the biggest movies coming out this summer. Directed by 2 guys that are famously known for creating some of the best movies of the past decade or so. I don't know if that's the right phrase to put it, but still. These guys are some of the best directors out there. That would be Steven Spielberg and Christopher Nolan. And those trailers I'm reacting to would be Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day and Christopher Nolan's next movie, The Odyssey. Now, I'm going to save The Odyssey best for last, but I have been keeping tabs about Disclosure Day for probably a good 2-3 years now or something. I don't know. Also, why are the dogs barking? There's nobody here! I apologize if you hear the barking in the background. But alright, I have this video planned for today, but I feel like there's another video I also have. Let me double check what video I have scheduled. Here we go. So I was planning on doing a quadruple review on the 28 Years Later movies, but that's been postponed to Monday. For today, it's just mainly this video, but I do have another video that I need to edit that I'm overdue on, and that was my little brother watching Knives Out 3. Although it's not a full-on movie reaction, it's mostly a before and after reaction, but it's a fun video I filmed. And, oh my god. Oh, I might have to just add in a little segment before the video begins, just to talk about my thoughts about how my brother is just so damn good at guessing the kills, because how is he good at this shit? Alright then, enough chit chat, let's hit play on the teaser trailer for Disclosure Day. And I'm actually gonna turn this up because I don't want the dogs barking in the background for this video, but hit play in 3, 2, 1, go.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you? Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today's.
What the hell? From director Steven Spielberg. Is she an alien?
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
I thought there were 8 billion people on the
You
planet.
wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'll show you.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. This summer.
People keep wondering. Encountering the unknown. They are starved for the truth.
Damn!
Do you think there could be others? Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us.
Disclosure Day. Story by Steven Spielberg. Damn! Interesting! Okay, so I actually almost saw this trailer when I went to go see the series finale of Stranger Things in theaters, but I walked out of the theater because, like, no, wait, I gotta save this for a reaction. I don't want to watch it in theaters. I was trying to get a reaction video out of that. But alright, thoughts with Steven Spielberg. So, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I've been keeping tabs about his next movie for, like, probably in between 2023 and 2024, I want to say. I know his last movie, and if I'm correct, I think his last movie he directed was The Fabelmans, which was like a kind of like story on him. Not like an actual biopic movie of him, but when you look at it, it could be like a biopic of Steven Spielberg. But still, I actually would like to check that out sometime. But I think that was his last movie, which was in 2022. So yeah, this is a new movie from Steven Spielberg, and he's directed Jaws, Jurassic Park, E.T. He's directed a lot of things, including Indiana Jones. Specifically the first 4 movies. But yeah, this ain't Spielberg's first time rodeo dealing with aliens, because he directed E.T., and that was an alien movie. But yeah, so the premise of this movie is that, oh, people are finding out that aliens are real when, yeah, no shit, aliens are real. And the government had confirmed this, like, a long time ago, which had to have been either 2024 or 20... I don't know what year they had came out confirming that, oh, ladies and gentlemen, aliens are real. But nobody, like, freaked out about it, because, like, yeah, no shit, obviously they exist. But now I'm kind of tempted to show up to the theater dressed up in an alien costume. You know that costume where an alien is kidnapping you? I'm tempted to show up to the theater dressed up like that. Or just an alien. Either one. I'm down, but I'm probably not going to be able to make it happen, because I live here with my dad at the moment, and he's only going to allow me to dress up for certain characters for certain movies here and there. Besides, I'm hoping to wear at least a costume to Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, which, that's next trailer we're going to be reacting to. But before I get to that, final thoughts. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be seated in theaters, which I think this is hitting theaters June... hang on, I'm trying to remember the date. It's either I want to say it's the 26th, but I could be wrong. I'm going to insert the release date into the thumbnail, unless the poster I'm showing on here is already on there. But I know it's coming out in June 2026. But yeah, I'll be seated, hopefully, in IMAX. Unless I have to pick one movie to watch in IMAX, and if I had to pick one movie to watch in IMAX, it's going to Supergirl. Because I also just realized that movie's coming out in June. So this has to be coming out before Supergirl. But speaking about IMAX, there is one movie I must see in IMAX, and that is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So hit and play on, official trailer shot entirely with, hey, we're going to IMAX. Are you kidding me? Let's hit IMAX. Oh, damn.
After years of war, no one could stand between my men and home.
Tom Holland! And a Hathaway. And Matt Damon.
Not even me.
From Christopher Nolan. Oh shit, is that the Cyclops? This summer.
That doesn't mean you will come back.
What if I can't?
The Odyssey. July 17th, 2026. Okay, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. When July comes around, I'm gonna be listening to the epic musical soundtrack for the entirety leading up to the Odyssey, even though those are like 2 separate things that have to do with the same story involving the Odyssey, which I barely know jack shit about. But yeah, as I mentioned in my most anticipated video, this is on my top 10 list for this year, as I am highly anticipating to check this movie out. This could potentially be Christopher Nolan's best movie yet. And bro had made freaking Oppenheimer, which was one of the best movies to come out in 2023. And the last movie before that was Tenet, a movie I actually enjoyed seeing in theaters, sadly not in IMAX. But yeah, what's got me excited for this movie is just the cast, as it's stacked, once again, just like the last movie. But I'm curious to see what's going to go down with the Odyssey storyline, since, as I mentioned, I don't know much about it. I only know bits here and there, especially from the epic musical soundtrack. But I'm hoping to show up to the theater dressed up, looking like whatever the hell they're dressing up as. I don't know. Oh, right! I almost forgot to mention this. When I went to go see Avatar Fire and Ash in IMAX 3D, I actually got to see an epilogue for this, where some of the characters were, not to give away big spoilers, this is like an epilogue, which I guess is supposed to, like, it's gonna be in the beginning or middle of the movie? I don't know, but I saw an epilogue for the Odyssey. I'm like, oh snap. So, I'll say this, seeing the epilogue got me more hyped, as that was like my first time seeing the movie than the actual teaser trailer. The teaser trailer was like, oh, okay then. But then again, it's just a teaser trailer, but seeing new footage from the epilogue got me so excited for this movie. As they're all hiding in that Trojan horse, which there's a shot of them in the Trojan horse, but they're in the Trojan horse, and they're being brought into some, a castle or something? I don't know where they're at, but they're brought into there, and they're just ambushing the area, and they let the gates in, and there's just quick shots of the movie. It's all in IMAX, and just, I'll say this, I think the epilogue got me more excited than the actual teaser trailer. Then again, that's the whole point of it being a teaser trailer. So we'll probably have an official trailer sometime in the next few months. Maybe April, I'm guessing. Or March. Could be in between. I doubt the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl is going to be packed with, like, trailers for Avengers Doomsday, Toy Story 5, Minions 3, Mandalorian and Grogu, and 2 other movies I cannot think of at the moment. But with that being said, this is my double trailer reaction for Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day that will be hitting theaters. Okay, I need to look up the release date. I cannot remember. I know it's June. Wait, is it like June? Hang on, there's 19, like that. I'm sorry. I need Disclosure Day. What's the release date? I need to remember. June 12th. Why couldn't I remember that? But anyway, Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day hits theaters June 12, 2026, while Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey hits theaters July 17, 2026. And it's cool to know that we're getting 2 movies in July that have both Tom Holland and Jon Bernthal, because after The Odyssey, we'll have Spider-Man Brand New Day by the end of the month, which, speaking of, I've now been hearing reports that the trailer is imminent, which means it could release at any day now. Probably next Tuesday. Since Monday, that can't happen because it's Martin Luther King Day. Alright then, hope you guys enjoyed this double trailer reaction. I will see you all in tomorrow's next episode. And now, if you excuse me, I gotta go watch 28 Weeks Later. Not looking forward to watching that again, because I do not like watching zombie movies, but I gotta recap myself in preparation for The Bone Temple, which, hate to admit, I'm actually pretty excited for, especially after watching the last movie. Even though I came out of the theater more traumatized seeing a zombie dick than the zombies themselves. Actually, I'm more surprised as I walked out of the theater shedding tears, or at least shedding a tear, but you'll know my thoughts once I have a chance to post my review next Monday. But I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.